shut down. I've been told I was a lie.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All the things.
Welcome, y'all. So now we're live on our other media platforms. So appreciate everyone that's tuning in on Instagram, TikTok, and like I say, now we have the show. So we want to shout out our sponsors, or
yes, definitely shouting out the sponsors.
Make sure if you want to attend, you want to do an event, you can come to
the Midland Venue Event Center.
Yes, sir. And also we have another sponsor, and they're actually, we're going to go see them next week, and that is...
It's going to be the Smoke and Oyster. If you want to have that event at the Midland Event Center, but you want that event catered, you definitely want to try Chef Chris Hayes of the Smoke and Oyster. You won't be dissatisfied.
Right. And the last place that, we're going to host events at, and, we go kind of work with them,
is the VIP Lounge.
Okay, the VIP Lounge is a club located off of Greenwood Road and Curtis Lane. If you ain't familiar with it, it's and you're in the Shreveport area, or if you're coming in, it's off kind of close to the highway, close to where old Monkhouse Seafood used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so over in that area. So make sure, if you're there, you can actually,
stop by. Visit us. We'll be posting on all social media platforms when we'll be hosting there, so you guys can come in for that event, for those times that we're hosting there, as well as other social media platforms underneath the Social Goats umbrella as well, so that you guys can tune in and come out to the events that we're hosting. We have a lot of things coming up. Shout out to D Ford, who's keeping us busy.
Oh yeah, most definitely. All right, so look, I'm about to go ahead and sling this over to Lotta.
Holy.
So, all right, it's 1:00, man. So, we already say over the topic about what you want to say. What you speak on it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay. Because women are tired of being strong. Maybe not all women. I can't speak for everybody. This is just my unsolicited opinion. But I am sharing today about women who are tired of being strong. And the men are listening, ladies. So you call in, you share with us, you tell us how you're feeling. Because today we're opening this door to conversations that women have been carrying silently every day. From the pressures to always having to hold it together, survival mode in relationships, emotional exhaustion, being the strong friend. Can I get an amen? Strong mother. Can I get a hallelujah? Strong partner. Can I get a yes, Lord? And while secretly, they're breaking down on the inside. So that's where we are today. And I just want to know, when we talk about women who carrying everything, we keep showing up silently and secretly breaking down. Tired of being strong for everybody else. Nobody checks on them. How are we doing, ladies? How are we feeling? This is our Wednesday check-in. Listen, you come to your wellness check-in, you didn't even know it. This is Wellness Wednesday check-in. And before we go deeper, I want you guys to hear this clip from Cat Williams, because it inspired me so much in one of my silent breakdowns. You hear me, Lil Hood?
I do.
When you didn't call and check on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, see, I told y'all, it's never safe. You're never safe. 100%.
You are safe.
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying we carry it well that people think we're okay. They don't know that you're not okay. Yeah. So I just want us to listen to this.
The fucked up things that have happened in your life, and you can put that on a list, and you somehow made it past all of this to be in a position where you can still go make some stuff happen. That's what you have in common with every hero of every story, of every autobiography, of every... Wow. Is how much happened to you that should have broke you, that did not break you, so that you were able to then fucking ride. Amen.
Amen.
Okay.
You have been through so much. You have made it through so much. You have overcome through so much. And Cat Williams was just sharing, if you can sit there and write down all of those things, and you still made stuff happen. Women, when we get to Friday, we realize we made it happen. Another week, another chance. How do you feel about that as a man, like hearing that verbalized?
Well, before I get into that, and I want to make a statement.
Okay.
And we're gonna be honest here.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't even realize how much pressure women carry.
Right.
Some women don't even know how to stop surviving long enough to actually live. And I think you actually did say that. But I think it's a tough thing to say. But I do understand, man. I was raised by women, so I seen it daily, and I really understand. I didn't have my dad in my life like every single day, and I actually had a stepfather at a period of time. So I didn't get to I experienced being reared by different men, but women have always been a part of my life. So.
Good. I just have to repeat what you said because I want everybody to hear that. I want them to hear you verbally. I want the male voice to be heard in this. So we're talking about how women are tired of being strong, and this is where the men can come to the forefront and say, I got you. I see you. He says some women don't even know how to stop surviving long enough to actually live. You guys, I feel like we have some people in our corner. That just made me feel like, okay, maybe he did see me. Maybe he did hear it. You know what I'm saying? To know that you notice I've been in survival mode. You notice I haven't been living. I'm from job to job.
Right.
I'm making it happen.
Right.
That's it. And some women, we become strong because we had to. We didn't have that extra help, that extra protection. We weren't poured into. We just learned how to survive. So you are absolutely right by that. We get stuck in that survival mode, and it becomes a system for us.
Yeah.
Because that's what we know. That's how we keep everything going.
So, when there's some type of imbalance, how do you recover in those situations? Well, I know when you're used to only being one particular way, like you said, you're surviving every day. Like, is there anything that throws it off that can make it go like,
Oh, life comes at you all the time. And sometimes it's gut punches, that knock you to the ground.
Yeah.
But what women do is we realize that I may be down here, but I still know how to crawl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know how to pivot. We know how to shift to make things happen. Like even in our survival mode, like we say, it goes unnoticed. Being that strong friend, that strong person that everybody leans on or leans into. We're used to the not being asked how you doing or what's going on with you. So we know how to get through those moments when something comes to knock us, off our way. Sometimes life feels like dodgeball. You remember that in PE?
Yeah, I do.
You know what I'm saying? Where, okay, they hit me, but now I'm back up from that. Now I'm dodging this and I'm dodging that. And again, you're still in that survival mode.
Okay.
And like I said, sometimes it's because we've had to be. That's what our norm is because we've been forced into it. You know what I'm saying? So, kudos to you for noticing that.
So where did the part about being forced into it, where did that come from? And I'm just, and I know it's something that we already know, but just for the sake of the conversation, being forced into something. That sounds kind of brutal.
Yeah, I know it does. Forced into survival mode. Just take the single mom, for instance. You never expected to be a single mom.
Okay.
But that became your title. That became your life. That became who you were. So in that, you had to learn how to protect. You learn how to provide. You learn how to pour. And you learn how to survive, yet still be you.
Right.
Yet still live and have breath in your body to get fully functional in the things that you're needing to do. So I just want to know, like, when was the last time women truly rested? When was the last time? And you guys, again, call in, talk to us, put it in the comments. When was the last time you really, truly, and not just going home to sleep after work, I'm talking about rested emotionally.
Yeah. And once again, y'all, for what she's saying, if you want to call in, that number is 318-553-2209. You can be anonymous. We won't, unless you want to tell us who you are, we will. But everything is anonymous when you call in. Right. So call in to speak on and even talk about how you feel about what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we're not professionals. We are giving y'all our unsolicited opinions. Look, with the bracelet, don't come like right out, but
Right.
you know, it did. It was pretty smooth that
You
time.
got it that time.
Yeah, so I mean, call in and talk with us, y'all. That's what it's all about. It's talk radio. Talk radio. Yeah.
Talk back. We talk, but you talk back.
Right.
But when, and that's our question. We want to know, women, when was the last time you truly rested emotionally? You know, everybody's suffering from ADHD nowadays. That adult attention deficit disorder, where everything is so hyperactive. We live in hyperactive society where everything is fast paced, keep going. You know, you're in one place, but you're worried about the next move and the next move after that. So I think nobody really just slows down. This is women. We're talking about women, but I feel like this is for men too. We never really just slow down and have those moments where we are just still, and our emotions and our nervous system can just calm and just rest. I think that last moment for me was when I was at Tranquil Healing and Therapeutics getting a massage, which I'm long overdue for. And that's been too long ago. So when was the last time you emotionally rested? What were you doing? How do you emotionally decompress from your days, from work, from life without checking out? And again, we're talking about women who are tired of being strong. How do you emotionally decompress?
I like to work out. I like to sleep. Those are the main two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you say you like to work out, do you feel like relieved, or how does that calm you, or you know what I'm saying? Like give you that emotionally centered feeling.
It's like, you know, you can't fight the way you want to fight. So when you get to lift that heavy weight, it's like you being able to actually fight.
Okay.
So when you grabbing that weight and you doing whatever, that's your, you know, that's the way your outlet. You're able to take out any type of frustration mentally or physically with that weight.
Okay.
And it also give you a result that you'll like eventually if you stick with it. You know, you'll like the way you look. So you kind of get that soothing, you know, a little bit of comfort from that as well.
Okay, so you leave it all in the gym.
All in the gym.
What are some ways women can just, other than working out, do you think as a male, and of course massage therapy, but what are, you know, some ways, because a lot of people think that when we do things like our self-care, the aesthetics, nails, hair, and things of that nature, then we should be good.
Yeah.
But from the male perspective, and Chef Chris Hayes gave us one
about
Chef feeding her and things of that nature.
Yeah.
What are ways that you think women can emotionally rest, decompress, and de-stress?
Now, we talking about in terms of relationships, or we just saying personally?
Just personally, yeah.
I think that I think women should take time for themselves. Every day there should be a time, if it's in the morning or when you get out of work, where you get, like Chef Hayes said, but for yourself, that 30 minutes to yourself. That's you sitting, even if you're just sitting in silence, you go in that closet, you know, they have the war room in the closet, you know, go somewhere that you can find where you can actually sit and actually, you know, let what you went through for that day, you know, kind of go. You know, I think that would be great. Also cooking is very, very
therapeutic.
Yeah, very therapeutic and satisfying. I think that's something.
For some.
Now I can understand, you know, from a woman's aspect. You come home, you got the kids, so it's almost like you clocking back in for another job. But I think before you even care for those kids, if you have kids, get home, give yourself 15 minutes, you know, just so you can actually get yourself together. You know, whatever you may like, you know, if you like Snickers or chicken and dumplings.
Now wait a minute.
Okay.
Insider. Chicken and dumplings. You sitting in the car outside of work and somebody come up to the car. Girl, you got a whole bowl of chicken and dumplings out here. Really? I know he didn't bring that up.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to stay on task. But yeah, when you get home, like, you know, you may have a piece of candy. You like, you know, buy you some flowers, you know, get home, you know, sit the flowers down, you know, kind of sort through the flowers, you know, even, you know, kind of sift through the phone, see if you miss some messages throughout the day. Something that you don't feel pressure from, something that you actually like to do, which can be various, you know. Or you can
Okay.
send that text to, to the dude you're crushing on. Hey, I'm just thinking about you. I don't want you to text me back. I don't feel like being bothered right now. But I'm just letting you know I'm thinking about you. Something that
Just to
makes
let
you
them
feel
know.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So, ladies, y'all hear that? These are ways that you can de-stress and decompress from your long, strenuous days, weeks, whatever. Just taking out that time for you. Lil Hood say at least 30 minutes out of the day to just have some you time. Taking a snack on that favorite snack, whatever that may be. Sending that text message, anything that makes you feel like you're not pressured. I also agree with the flowers. That always brightens up a room when you have some flowers in there. And so even if you get them for yourself and you just walk by them, it's just the fact that they're there.
Right.
I love that. For me, I don't know how you do, but yeah, that's one of my things to do. Any garage sitters, like you get home, you pull into the garage, and you just sit and just have that moment, like, your woosah moment, like I made it through the work day. I ain't hurt none of my co-workers. My boss still alive. I'm okay. And nobody's getting bill money. Anybody, like, just sit in their garage for a little while. And maybe you need a new job if you think, now that I think about that after I said it, like your boss is still alive and nobody's getting bill money. Yeah, maybe you need to reconsider a new job. But anybody sits in the garage or get off work and just sit in the car for a moment and just say, you know what, work is at work. I'm headed home. Let me just separate the two, just so that you don't carry over work into the home. Because when you work in a stressful job or high intensity job, sometimes you can come home frustrated, and that's what's leading you into familial arguments, whether it's with your spouse or the kids. But taking that moment to just sit still, even as Lil Hood said, decompress and say, you know what, why wait? I'm gonna eat this Snickers now.
Have it your way. Is that the
no, why wait is the have it your way is Burger King's.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to go, I don't know, what a burger. I know Big Mac's are the other place, but maybe you want to go get that something that you've been craving, whether it's ice cream or something, and just sit there. Drive into Sonic, or if you have a Dairy Queen or Brum's, wherever you are, and just sit and have that moment to yourself and indulge in that ice cream. That way, when you get home, you feel lighter. You have to unpack these things. And again, we are here for your mental health, making sure that you're aware there are resources available for you. You don't have to suffer in silence. You don't have to stay in survival mode. Take these, our opinion and formulate it to what works for you. Maybe it's sitting in the car, eating that favorite snack, sending that text message, getting some flowers around the house, lighting up the house. I know one thing that did it for me, because I work overnight, is changing my lighting in my home, like doing soft lights versus just the regular light bulb, just the soft lights. I always, like, on my days that I'm not here at work, which are my weekends and I work later in the evening, I always start my days opening up the shades in the house, letting natural sunlight in. And that makes me feel good. And then when they're beaming down on my flowers, that helps me. And I get into that cleaning mode and put on some music. And it's just like I am working through whatever it is. I don't know. People may like to journal. Those are good things. But do be aware that, therapy is okay, because healed people make for healthy relationships, whether that's work relationships, parent and child relationships, or platonic relationships. Whatever it is, healthy people makes for healthy relationships. And that's what we want to see more of. We're seeing a lot of mental health challenges. This is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we just wanted to check in with the ladies. We've been talking about the men and giving them their space and safe spaces. And I just said today, let's tune it up a little bit and make
Yeah.
Lil Hood sweat a little bit, not knowing what's coming. And we just check in with the ladies to see exactly what's going on with you guys. How are you all feeling? What can we offer you guys? These are our opinions. What are you feeling? Call us. Tell us what's going on in your thoughts. How can women decompress, Nick? This is something that we're asking and we're posing. When was the last time that you truly emotionally rested? And for Lil Hood, that looks like going to the gym and working out. For
and
me,
sleeping.
And sleeping. Mm-hmm. For me, it's more so traveling. Being in a different environment. Getting on that road and just letting my mind float away and escape.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what helps me, along with journaling and reading. And you know, you have your self-help books and things of that nature. Those are also good to get into. Find something that you can read that is uplifting and inspiring.
Okay.
We shared on when I did my interview with the Sisterhood podcast that self-care goes beyond the aesthetics. It's dealing with those, you know, unresolved emotions, talking through those hard talks and having those moments with yourself. Not just, you know, dealing with anybody else, but do you think survival mode changes how people love?
Yes. Both positively and negatively.
Okay. Explain.
When you're in survival, to me, it's like when you hungry. You know, when you be hungry and you just can't eat right then, you be waiting, you get hungry. I think when you're trying to survive and, you know, you're going to do whatever it takes. So that may not even be positive. You go do whatever you got to do to make sure you can make it to the next day. So I see that being a positive and a negative because depending on what you may have to do, depending on what your situation is, you may have to do something that can end up, you know, not working out for you in the long run. You can end up getting locked up or even killed, depending on, you know, what it is. Now, survival that I see from a positive aspect when we're talking about women, y'all, you know, that I see as being a positive thing, you know, being in survival. You know, you're making sure that that child has everything that they need, you know, daily, you know, starting from when they wake up, when they come home from school, before they go to bed, even while they're sleeping. I think that part in survival mode from a woman to a child, I think is a beautiful thing because you're always looking and praying over, you always being there, so you never rest.
Right.
You know, so I think that's very positive. I think it could, that's why I say it could be positive
or negative.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see here this particular clip from a distressed mom. Now, you guys have to understand her frustration. She is a mom that has an autistic child, and her place of venting is social media. So she came to social media to vent how she felt about having an autistic child and constantly being the one to provide for this child. So again, caution yourselves, because although she may say this right here, right now, behind the closed doors, she really loves that child. And you can hear that, but having to be the one to do all of the things, meet all of the needs, it has built up a certain level of frustration. So, behind closed doors, women who are tired of being strong. Listen to this clip.
Tired of being a fucking special needs parent, bitch. And people, oh, you're doing such a good job. You're such a great mother. Bitch, I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. I gotta cook fried chicken every motherfucking day. Hold on. It's all the fuck you eat. Only eat the fucking crust. I have to send that nigga to school with some bread. And this nigga don't like frozen chicken food. He wanted straight from the chicken's ass. Yo, these autistic fucking kids got some fucking nerves. You know that? You only eat fucking 5 things and then you gonna decide the brand? Be very fucking specific on the brand? You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm gonna fry the chicken. Cause who the fuck else gonna fry it? Ain't nobody here but me, man. I'm here to tell y'all that, cause I don't give a fuck. You see this bitch? Send this to your motherfucking group chat. I don't give a fuck. Do I look like I give a fuck? Because I don't. I'm tired of being fucking special.
So you can hear the frustration that she's experiencing, and you know, my heart goes out to her because I don't know firsthand what she's feeling. I don't know that she's not on the verge of just ending it all or feeling away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you can hear her frustration. And she did say, I'm going to cook the chicken. You know, this is just her venting. We're hoping. This is just her venting. But this is a woman who's tired of being strong. She said, I'm going to cook the chicken, but, you know, I'm tired. Who else is going to do it?
I wonder if she frying it.
She
I'm sorry. I just wonder if she's frying the chicken every day. Because she cook the chicken, I mean, you know.
This man.
I bet that chicken good.
Kevin, help him out. He want to know if the chicken is fried. This
here we go.
lady's on the phone or breaking down.
We have a caller, y'all.
SGR 81.4 FM, The Heat. You're on with Lil Hood and a lot of Holy.
All right. That's good to hear.
I know that voice.
It's only one of a kind, Mr. Black, aka Black Mister. I love my invites. I don't be getting no more.
Uh-oh. Sounds like Lil Hood is in trouble.
Yeah,
Well, I think those invites are coming
social
from.
network forum, find phone numbers and stuff. That's some bullshit.
I think Mr. Black, a.k.a. Black Miss, be wanting that invite from a Lotta.
I don't think so, because he's never got one for me. He said he doesn't get them anymore. That means what he previously got, that's what he wants. Come on, Dutch, what you got for us?
I don't know what you just said, but what you just said, what we got going on today, y'all?
Today, we are talking about women who are tired of being strong. We just played a clip from a mom who's the mother of an autistic child. And she was just expressing her frustrations. Her child only eats one thing, which is fried chicken. And when he gets the fried chicken, he only eats the crust off the chicken. And it's the same thing every day. You know, with autistic kids that are on the spectrum, they kind of have a system of doing things that are the norm. And when you change up that routine, it becomes unfamiliar to them. It's kind of scary, you know. So that's what we were listening to her. But we were talking about, you know, the pressures that we have to always hold it together, being in survival mode, you know, being that strong friend, strong mom, strong partner. But we're secretly breaking down. So I asked Lil Hood, you know, what are some things that women can do to kind of like emotionally decompress?
You sure you want to talk on that subject?
Man, he said.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm gonna tell you, Mr. Black, women are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
And that's his verdict. That's not what our topic was today. That's just how he put it.
I'm in trouble.
First things first. Mm-hmm. What month is this? What's the month is this?
May.
What month is this, y'all? May, okay. Well, every woman between May and September, you ain't gonna have a real man. Once November come around, that's what your worth is about, because that's when income tax season starts. You know? So that's prime example number one. Number two, if a woman's sick and tired being sick and tired, maybe she just need to shut her goddamn mouth up sometime. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
What?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and
is there a young lady there with y'all right now?
Come in. What were you gonna say?
I was just I'm behooved right now. I'm gonna drink a little holy water.
You've got it.
I think it's about to come
right now.
Yes.
So you're saying that women should be quiet more?
You know, so sometimes you just gotta be quiet, man. Sometimes you know how they always say you want peace in home? That means coming home to when nobody's saying nothing.
But that's the issue, though. Women are silently carrying. That's
nothing.
The issue. Women are silently carrying things, and not every woman is going home to a guy, or every guy is going home to a woman. These may be single women, and so we are trying to offer solutions to help them like emotionally decompress. One thing that Lil Hood said was he goes to the gym, he works out, he rests. Something that I said, I like to travel, read books, things of that nature. So that's along the lines of what we were looking for. Like a positive.
I can help you out with that. I can help you out with that one. Easy, man. Just give them my phone number, let them just talk that bullshit to me for about 10 minutes. They'll feel good by themselves because they're going to want to get off the phone with me after 15. So they're going to be like, yeah, this is not right.
So talking through talking through their issues, basically.
Yeah, talking this. You know what, baby? Just tell me what's going wrong with you. I'm there for you. Little daddy got you. Little daddy got you. Because you know, if you would call me, you wouldn't be having these damn problems your damn self. But no, you do not.
Oh, you're referring to me in specific?
Well, I'm
Lotta.
telling you as a
I just said what I
You as a
do. I
statistic.
travel. I
So-
don't have these problems because I travel, but I can't help but think there are people that do have these problems. Not everybody's able to just pack a bag for the weekend and get on the road and go. So what are other things that they can do? That's my way of emotionally resting. I have a solution that doesn't involve you.
Yeah, but me and you didn't talk about that solution together, so I don't know if that's gonna work.
Well, it's working for me. And that's the thing I wanted to share too. Like, strong women still need support. So people see independence and assume that you don't need help. But strong women get tired too. And hence our topic for today. Women are carrying households, trauma, bills, emotions, and relationships. So the whole intent of our unsolicited opinions, was to share how women can go from silently carrying to dealing with it and stepping out one step at a time. And I think that's another solution, is just getting up each day, doing something different each day, putting on makeup, or going a different way to work, doing something different each day, but taking it one step at a time, day by day.
So riddle me this: what is a strong woman? Let's establish that first.
Me.
That's broad. Oh, okay. Well, that's in layman terms. Okay. I see a lot of.
You consider a strong woman?
Yeah.
That's what you said.
That's what I said.
Girl, stop playing. You know better than that. Stop playing.
That's what I said, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. 10 toes down on it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so strong. So for people like me who see it differently, just tell me what a strong woman is, so I can understand it, and I might get help out.
Well, I do believe a strong woman is a woman that perseveres through any challenges in life to see the greater goal of what she's trying to attain, what she's trying to accomplish, and not just for herself, for those that she is responsible for. If she have kids, if she have parents, if she have whatever's depending on her job, that's someone that's a strong woman. She perseveres no matter the circumstances or what's before her. She keeps it going. She keeps her head up and she endures whatever life throws her way. So
she is a strong woman because of circumstances, or is it because she made herself a strong woman?
It could be it could go both ways. You can make yourself a strong woman going out, getting, your career established, doing things daily, taking care of your family, all of those things. Circumstances can make you strong, because I do believe in life we all face things that produces, strength within us. The strength that's within us is sharpened by life experiences.
So what I consider a strong woman as? I consider it to be something different a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay, well, fine. I was going to tell you my opinion, but damn, never mind then. Shit.
Oh, my God.
Y'all have to understand he has a little tenderism, so it's okay.
Oh, my God.
I said that it was fine that he considers it to be something else. Not that he didn't have to voice what it was. I said that's fine because, again, we gave a disclaimer earlier. I'm not sure that you were listening. I don't believe so, because you called in and asked what we were talking about today. But we were sharing that these are our opinions, personal experiences, not to offering just suggestions. So it's okay that you have a difference of opinion of what I believe a strong woman is. I don't expect anybody to think like me because I'm unique. I am one of a kind. Nobody has my thoughts.
Ooh.
That's right, sister. You don't know. There's no one blacker than you out there. I don't know how it is.
Right.
Somebody gonna love that shit one day.
Well, I already do, so that's enough.
See, that's the problem right there, woman. All that self-love shit, that shit don't mean nothing. That's fake as hell. You need somebody to love you. Aries came to Bellevue every single day, okay? You gotta get past that level.
All right, Black Mystery, did you have any other unsolicited opinions to offer our guests, because we're going to open up the line for more opportunities for our guests to call in.
Okay, though. Well, thank y'all for taking the time for me. I'm looking for a strong woman too, so yeah, let's keep it going.
And they're getting tired of being strong, Dutch. Black Mister. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I don't even know who that person was either.
So even though I was not asked what I think a strong woman is, I'm gonna say it before I hang up. A strong woman to me is a woman who maintains. That's it. There's nothing else. She maintains. You know.
That's different from what I said.
Hell yeah! I don't know what you was saying something.
Oh, you asked to hear but not to listen.
Beyonce bullshit.
So
like
I was more elaborate with my definition, but you asked to hear, but you didn't ask to listen to what I actually said, because everything that I said, it encompasses maintaining. How else can we do the household, get the career, and all, unless we are maintaining? But thank you for that. We know that, sometimes people will combine all of the things and think they have formulated a new, complete opinion of what you're saying, and that's exactly what you did. You combined everything that I said, you formulated it into one word, which was maintain, and you felt like you had a new opinion. So we've heard it here today from Black Mystery that a strong woman is one who maintains, and we thank you for your opinion and your input on today. Okay?
Thank y'all. And that was a test anyway, just to let you know we get on the same page. So yeah, we need to do a statistic tryout, see how this goes. You know what I mean? See, we gotta give some goddamn, we're called variables, man. We gotta let people see the variables that a real thing can happen, goddarn it, if we put in that goddamn work. If we don't put in the work, who are us to tell anybody any goddamn thing?
Well, you go ahead and put that work in. I'm glad that this is only a test and this is only a joke, what you're saying right now. And that was absolutely hilarious. But I would love to see how your variables work out when you find your strong woman. We thank you for tuning in, and continue to listen in to our other callers who's going to share their opinion. You have a great day, sir.
And I want to shout out Mr. Black, aka Black Mister. He has been shooting his shot at Lotta Holy now. Every single time he calls, in some way, form, or fashion, y'all. So I'm rooting for him. I don't see it going anywhere, period. But like on a scale of 100%, I want to at least see if he can make it to about maybe 10%. We go see, y'all. Let's continue to kind of look out for that, man. Because Lotta Holy, she be on
he
one.
He missed the shooting range. I mean, if he was shooting his shot, woo.
Mr. Mark, big time?
Whoa.
Man.
Yeah, he shot past the whole shooting range. He went... His bullet went through the wall. The target was center point, and he...
Oh, my God. He ain't hit the target. Oh, my God.
Nowhere near it.
So for those that are listening, once again, we are talking about today women who are tired of being strong. In my interpretation, what Lotta
Holy
said that I said women are sick and tired of being sick and tired. So I have had messages kind of coming through. People, I've heard women saying, and I'm going to give you a direct quote. I cannot say this person's name out of it being anonymous.
Okay.
She actually may call in, but she said she might not call because she might start back cussing. So there are frustrations about being strong, huh?
Yeah.
And trying to survive. Man.
Yes.
That's crazy.
We do not want any relapses or taking anybody back. We're bringing awareness to the women holding it down, that you're holding that strength, and you are taking care of the household. You are dealing with unprocessed trauma. You are dealing with, your emotions, the bills. And so I said that to my daughter the other night. I said, I paid the electric bill, and that was like a signal for them to tell me that the next one's due.
Oh, man.
It was like I paid it, and then and it wasn't behind or anything, but it just came. The next email came. I was like, I need to check this billing cycle, like when you're in.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the middle of one, and you just send it out. But we know that you're dealing with, bills, emotions, and then trying to have a relationship on top of all of that.
Yeah.
And that carries strength. You're maintaining, as Black Mystery said, a lot. You are maintaining, and we are aware of that. We see you,
Mm-hmm.
and we want you to be heard. We are opening up the airlines for you to, share, vocalize anonymously.
Yeah.
We are asking that you leave it in the chat if you want to, but that chat is linked to your social media. That's why we gave you the opportunity to call in.
Right.
Something that Lil Hood said earlier that I think will stick with me always is that some women don't even know how to stop surviving long enough to actually live. And like I said, I think that's going to stick with me throughout the day because it's factual. So many people have gotten in that survival mode. I gotta finish school. I gotta take care of the house. I gotta help mama. I gotta help dad. I gotta do all of these things, and I'm not living.
Yeah.
And I know living looks different for everybody too. What we consider living the life or the lifestyle or having a lifestyle, that looks different for everybody else. So does surviving.
Yeah. So I want to ask you a question before we
Sure.
move on to the next segment of what you're talking about within this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I know, and let me see. I'm going to just look at this one more time because I want to make sure I word this correctly when I say it. All right. Tired of being strong as a woman. And I'm trying to specify some of your life experiences.
Okay.
Do you feel that dealing with significant others played a part in that survival mode actually happening? Or prior to having children, do you believe that survival mode was a part of you?
Prior to having children, no, I don't feel like it was so much because as you share, you go into that survival mode even harder when you have kids to prevent them from maybe certain things that you experience.
Yeah.
And everything that that may be going on in your life or could have happened in your life. So you're protecting, you're providing all of that. And so I believe that's like after having kids. But as far as like having a significant other, that varies for people because it's the type of person that you're with, what they bring to the table, how they help balance that thing. So survival mode may not even be an issue with a significant other. Even with friends, I have, a dope friendship tribe that balances. And, yesterday, randomly, got a text message and it was like, that person was like, hey, you good? I'm checking in. I just need you to know if it's not what God's plan, he's still working it out. And that just, that does something for you to be in that capacity where you have friends that check in. And so I don't think as far as...
All right, yeah, we have another caller. Here we go.
We'll get back to that. I answered. We're going to try to get them back.
Okay, so we have calls coming in. Make sure if you do want to be a part of this discussion, you can call 318-553-2209. And you are on the ones and twos with a Lil Hood and...
Lotta Holy.
So, yeah. This deep, y'all. And I really like hearing, what women actually go through, just in general. And I just want to kind of get to the root of it.
Telephone number 3.
If you're listening, give us a call back.
Yeah.
I slid it over, but it just didn't come through.
Now, we did have a comment to come in, and I'm
There we go.
Okay, here we go.
SGR 81.4 FM The Heat. You're on with Lil Hood and a lot of Holy. Speak on it.
Yes, good. Hi, my name is Ro.
Hey, Ro.
Hey, Ro, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
We're good.
What's the topic on today?
The topic on today, behind closed doors, we're talking about women who are tired of being strong. Ooh, yeah. Come forward, sis.
So with reference to that, I don't think anybody can say that women not strong. Right?
Come on.
That's what we do. We wear many hats.
Yes.
But in strong in what capacity? In reference to relationships that we're talking about?
It strong in your relationships, the strong friend, the strong mom, sister, in all capacities. We have just been carrying it, like you said, carrying it all. And the strength gets heavy sometimes.
It does, especially, they always say no one ever checks on the strong friend, right? Because
Facts.
they feel like since we strong individuals, and it could be men as well too, that we don't need the extra, hey, just checking on you just to ensure that you're okay. We don't get those texts, we don't get that. Instead, it helps us. People always feel that we got it together. So
Right.
sometimes being a strong friend can get lonely. I
Mm-hmm.
can say that's the word I would use. It can get lonely because no one checks on you. You always kind of deplete yourself in reference to being there for everyone else. You
Ro,
know,
how can
whether
women
it's
deal with the?
kids, and friends, and
Oh,
parents, and siblings, and whoever it may be.
that's it. It encompasses all of them, everybody that you just named. It encompasses them all. So how can women deal with the pressures of always having to hold it together?
You know what my motto is? I say no a lot,
Come
and that
on.
has been my best friend. No. That has been my best friend at this point. Just saying no and just taking time out for yourself because I'm not God. I can't do everything,
Come
but I know
on.
that He can be all places. So one thing that I do, I just give it to God and I pray for individuals and I ask for
Yeah.
Him to just come into their life and just change their mindset in their situation because I can't cover it all.
Right.
And in order for me to get my peace and not be depleted, I have to say no to take time out for myself.
I love it. No is a complete sentence all by itself. You don't have to do any explaining, nothing. You hear that, ladies? Rose says no.
No, just no. And
Uh,
it's okay. And sometimes they may not understand your no, but you do. So your no is not right now. I need time out for me. And the people who love you and understand when you say no, it will be
Ooh,
all right. Y'all will be all right because if it wasn't me, then who?
exactly.
Hmm.
I like how you
How
voiced
do you
it.
feel that we as women and men in general can just ensure that we don't deplete ourselves when trying to be the strong individual?
I shared earlier today how we are all given a certain capacity, right, to which we are to pour from. And when you feel like life has become imbalanced or you're stretched too thin, you need to reevaluate. This is the time where you step back, you pull back from everybody, and take a look within and say, okay, are you pouring from inside or are they getting the overflow?
Mm-hmm.
So when that balance shifts, your head's hurting for no reason, you're overeating, you're craving stuff you don't normally crave. Pay attention to yourself. Know things about you that maybe only you know that says this is not my norm. And step back from everything and everyone and take that time, like you just expressed, and like Lil Hood expressed, that 30 minutes, whatever it may be, to say, you know what, something's going on with me. I feel like I'm giving over here, giving over there. And then you'll realize, okay, I'm pouring from within. This is not the overflow pour.
And ladies, can I ask
Right,
both of y'all a question? I'm
absolutely.
sorry. I want to ask both of y'all a question, ladies. Shout out to Ro, who's here with Lil Hood and
A lot of holy.
okay. Ladies, do you think it's the people? And I think this is what Lotta was talking about prior to Ro calling into the show. Do you think it's the people that make? Now I'm saying the opposite sex from y'all, like us.
Mm-hmm.
Is it men that's causing y'all to be in survival mode all the time? Because I know we stress y'all out. Like we are being with y'all. We're helping y'all to produce kids and
Mm-hmm.
not being there for y'all, and even just getting on y'all nerves in general. So are we like, if you wanted to put a percentage on, do y'all think we're the main cause of women being in survival mode?
That's gonna vary from woman to woman in their situation, and I
Okay.
can't not put the blame completely on men because first of all, it takes two people to make a child, and you know the characteristics of the person that you're with, whether or not they're gonna be around, and all of that. If you're paying attention to that person, and if you're in tune with that person, however. I wouldn't say it's 50% men, 75% men. No, because it could be your job.
Yeah.
That I have to be on point with this job because I don't want to lose it. That's survival mode right there.
Yeah.
You
True.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the circumstances vary, but I would definitely not just totally put the blame on the guys.
Okay.
Are there ways that you can help out? Are there things that can be done that says, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you. What's going on? Yes, there are. Ro, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, and it also comes like with with a balance. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have kids, nor am I married, so I see my parents in reference who've been married so like over 52 years, and I
Okay.
see like the balance that they bring, because at times you get tired. So I don't always just feel like it's just the man. It's just like you mentioned, it's a part of you setting
Yeah.
your boundaries and you not overextending yourself, because we putting too
Mm.
much on men, and sometimes men put too much on women to be everything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I also feel like when you get home, if you are in a setting to where you are married or you with your significant other, like your home should be your peace. So
Yes.
Yeah.
whatever concerns and things that you have dealt with in the world before you come home, it should be a place where you can just digress and just have your
Mm-hmm.
peace, and you don't have that nagging coming from both ends. Because I know oftentimes men feel that women we nag, and women we feel like men are not doing enough, and it kind of comes to the point to when we're going to have that conversation of
Right.
how we make each other better.
Got
And
you.
what's my trigger points to when all right, now I need my break.
Right.
All right, now I need some help. And I think we are in a day of age where we shouldn't always ask for help. We also want our partners to see that, okay, my woman or my man cup is running overflow at this point, and they kind
Mm-hmm.
of running out of gas. What can
Okay.
I do to lighten that load?
Yeah.
Not add to it,
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how you said set those boundaries. And
Ooh,
then that
babe,
that
I'm a
is,
boundary person because
ooh,
I
that's
used to push them
important.
now. I used to push them.
You push them to the limit.
Man, those boundaries when they get off, when they become unbalanced, is that maybe a cause of the pressures
Yes.
to survive?
Yes.
Okay.
When you bend on your boundaries, you can expect to be bent out of shape. You can expect to. I mean, it's inevitable. You will, if you have set boundaries and you lean for somebody, that's gonna weigh on you. That is the pressure that's causing you to feel like, I normally wouldn't do this, but for this one time I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna feel pressure throughout the whole time of whatever you're doing for that
Okay.
person.
Put the tightness in your chest, and then
See?
you're gonna have an attitude with everybody. So that's when you can feel that you off, because
Mm-hmm.
everybody getting on your nerves. The kids, the dogs, the neighbors, the
Uh-oh.
co-workers,
she say
everything is just off.
she say
That's
the
why
dogs
I'm
getting on your
big on
nerves.
now. About to be 44. I'm big on that peace. I'm big on. My motto is, I always say, because I journal a lot too every day. I try to
Yes.
take my time out with God, because that gives me the peace and not have me so overloaded. And my motto is what I always say, guys: if I can't help someone, I definitely don't want to harm them. So
I
I don't
like
want to
it.
be the individual that cause harm to anybody with my decision making or with
Yeah.
my words or however I interact with the people on a daily basis.
Right. I love it. Ro, I don't know you personally, but I'm just loving Radio Ro. Because, I mean, listen.
That's a radio. Yep. That's a radio
She
voice for
got
you.
it together. She is putting these gems out here. I'm collecting. I'm a journaler too. And I love that. If I can't help you, I'm definitely not going to hurt you, because my words are to edify and to build, not tear down. I like that.
Right. Yes.
Ro came
So
through
what do
today.
you guys do for fun when it's time with the kids all away and you just hanging out? What do you guys like to do to just have that me time and just have fun?
This right here.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's very therapeutic.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think this is a mutual passion for us, and so it just vibes so well. It comes off so naturally, and even I feel like with the guests that have come in last week and this week, it was no discord, no, anything. It just straight flow.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you guys in a relationship? Because I already disclosed that I'm not. So what about you guys?
I'm not.
Lil Hood is taken.
And how does that look for you?
As far as not being in a relationship,
Right.
it works for life. I would
But
just say that.
it works.
Yes, it works. It works. Like I'm centered. I'm focused. Not to say that a relationship would take me off center and off focus, because I do desire someone of like mind, someone that has equal focus. May not be in the same, vein or passions or whatever, but that is focused about whatever their life endeavors are. But it works for me stage and age of my life, like I say, I am centered, I am focused, and there are things that I am able to accomplish, that if someone were to happen to come along, you know, the expectations, the values, the standards, everything is set. You know what I'm saying? So it feels good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, you know, and I was just telling someone the other day, I'm enjoying this piece. It's different in regards to you not having to worry about someone else, because I also feel like a relationship takes a lot.
It's work.
You're always trying to make sure somebody else is okay. They're going back to the strong friend, right? So it's just, at this point, I'm allowing and I'm enjoying the peace, and I'm allowing God to let things flow. I think I get in my head a lot, and I don't like to just interact as much. And my friend always tells me that I have so much to give, and I do, but I want to give it to the right person.
Ooh, God saving the best of you from the worst of anyone else.
Yeah. So what about you, Lil Hood?
Yes, Lil Hood is off the market. He's off the market, like, you know, county market breakfast. He's definitely off. Hey, that food is really good, by the way. You ever had county market breakfast?
I have not.
Oh man, county market breakfast is really
There's
really
a
good.
county market still here. We didn't got completely. But
well, I mean, yeah, I think it's called Shopper Values. I'm sorry.
But they have breakfast.
Yeah, they have breakfast. It's really good. It tastes like, you know, what your people make when you was young. Yeah. But yeah,
no, wonder hear that part. What was that?
He was saying he's off the market like county market breakfast.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And you saying you never had county market? Well, you ain't really from the hood, then.
That's why he Lil Hood and I'm Lotta Holy. We have another caller coming through.
You ain't never had county market breakfast.
Nah.
You really ain't from the hood. You don't know what them trenches be like.
The trenches, that ain't for me.
You off the market, Lil Hood, so Lil Holy, are you open to the dating aspect of it, or you just chilling?
I'm chilling. I'm big chilling.
You big chilling.
Yes, I'm big chilling.
That's kind of thing with me, because it's kind of hard, because you, like you say, I don't want to bring anybody in my life that is not going to be up to my standards, who's just going to cause some stress. Dating for me is that I don't date. And I really don't like people. I think I probably have a mug on my face anytime I go out.
Oh my God. That is not.
That resting face.
That's not nice, Radio Row.
Most approachable person when you get to meet me, but as far as just like the looks, I'm probably looking like, you better not bring your tail over here.
He say that's not nice, Radio Row.
That's not nice. That's not nice, Radio Row.
Hey, but that's how Row is. You better. But if you talk to me, then it's totally different. But
right.
I think that's our defense mechanism too, as women, because we're so cautious because we don't know what we're getting when their representative is coming, right?
Come on, representative.
And I feel that we all have a representative, not just men, but women too.
Women too. Yeah. Well, we have another caller coming through. We thank you for calling in today, dropping those gems. We have enjoyed you. Listen, we're here Monday through Thursday, so tune in, call in anytime. We welcome you.
All right, thank you guys. Bye, Lil Hood. Bye, Lil Holy.
Bye.
See you later.
All right. Bye.
All right,
she had great insight.
Very great insight. And those, keep the calls coming. Today, that phone line has been going off.
Yes.
You can call in, speak on it, man. Women are tired of being strong.
That's it. I'm so glad he did it right, y'all.
But Lil Hood broke it down and said women are sick and tired of being sick and tired.
As we await our next caller, we're going to jump into some of this news and current events. AI in everyday life. What you think about it?
AI in everyday is becoming a part of our daily life, unfortunately. But it is a benefit, like I said, and it's, I guess, to the detriment as well.
That's right. Yeah. A lot of people are reporting they use AI for work. So, these generated reports and things of that nature, they are using AI to do everything. And do you feel like AI is replacing people's creativity or helping people?
Well, see, it's helping people who don't have that ability. But I think the hindrance part of it, with AI being so available, that is also going to eliminate us from. So, we may not be using. Because AI, that's the person who you're fighting against that's going to take your job.
You're right.
They're not going to need you when they got AI that can probably handle the job and, take on whatever,
you.
right? Without
Yep.
you, correct.
People are so dependent upon technology nowadays, but I just want to know, would you date someone using AI to text you?
Absolutely not. I feel like if somebody texts me AI, they catfishing me. That's exactly how it's a catfish. If you have to text me,
he was like,
no,
absolutely not.
No.
I mean a strong no.
No, never.
Oh wow.
Never, Lotta.
It's okay for the party flyer. Shout out to Pat Brown, who'll be in the studio
Correct,
later on
man.
today.
Yeah,
it's okay for the party flyers, but don't come texting me no AIG.
No. Go talk me out. You have all my money and everything, and then you go. I'm thinking I'm getting Megan Good, and I'm getting somebody else.
Listen, they are finessing you because they have the perfect answer for everything you say. They generated through AI, and it's just like, man, they really feel me. They really understand me.
They really understand me. They love me. I love him. See.
Okay, so that's in the dating aspect, and you guys let us know in the comments, call us or whatever,
please,
if you would date someone using AI to text you. Okay, so we're in an authenticity era. That's what everybody's talking about, being authentic and being themselves.
Yeah.
And that trends over into media. Here we are, talk radio, TV shows, and people are tired of overly scripted influencers. They're tired of fake perfection. Polished celebrity culture. It's kind of washed out, and I think that went down with the Diddy culture as well.
Yeah.
That polished celebrity culture. So live podcasts, candid interviews, confession style content like what we do in the Confession Corner, as well as audience call-ins are growing because audiences want realness.
Right.
Radio roll call, and she gave us authentically who she is. Let me tell you what I know about her since she called in. She's 44.
Yeah.
She's single. She's living her best life. She got friends that see her happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's content. She set boundaries, and no is a complete question.
Yeah.
I mean, and statement all by itself.
Right.
That's a lot to know about somebody in a few minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That instant look, I want to get to know or not.
Yeah.
She already putting it out there. You don't have to wonder. Here it is. Here I am. You take it as you see it.
Exactly. Yeah. And people don't want perfect anymore. They want honest.
Yeah, honest and real.
Yeah, because before she got off the line with us, that's what she was saying, how you don't, she has this face on because it's like, I don't want that representative. I don't know what I'm getting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you want people to be able to approach you with their honesty, their authenticity coming forward. You don't want those AI generated text messages and you look on social media and everything is AI generated there too.
Right.
It's just like, okay, now when does it stop? You giving me AI generated pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, you being catfish.
Man.
Your whole profile.
For real. No. We can't have it. And look, while we talking, y'all, it's 2:00. You already know the Confession Corner. It starts, ladies, what are you secretly tired of carrying?
Come on, tell us.
Look, we about to go ahead and get off this live stream, but we will be on the radio until 2:30. You can still call in at 318-553-2209 to talk to Lil Hood and
a lot of holy.
So make sure y'all do that, man. We appreciate everyone that's been tuned in. Like I said, we're probably going to still stay on TikTok, I'm not sure, and Instagram Live. So if you want to come on and listen to us and talk with us and even call in, you can. Look, for the live portion, y'all, we go check y'all later. We go holla.
We had a comment earlier.